Thank you. The occupation is ended, then. The people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Kosetsu for lost. Before aught else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river, and could easily drag you to your depths. I can navigate the waters easily without fear for drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Ceres, a word if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. My friend, I am returned. I swam as far into the ruins as I could. And, did you find him? Nay, lady, not remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of its collapse was most unusual. If the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, it is not impossible that he could have been sent tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I am sorry. There is naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Soraban, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? The day is won, and the morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it. I'm going down to the docks to see if I can't get one of those Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the House of the Fierce to gather there. Magnai and Saru know not of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. They fought valiantly and with honor, Sirena. I pray you tell them that all is well. Or that as well. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. But what about Goldilocks? What is he gonna say about losing Doma? Would he stay in Girabania, or would he come here? If he stays there, then well, I mean, I think he has to stay there. You all look like shite. The captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Ready to come aboard? Yeah, let's go. On you go then. Sit wherever you like. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough to celebrate. For a celebration. And those people you're about to see need something to celebrate. Hello, friend.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
Ooh, look. They're live.
Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
You're the Lord, remember? Stand tall.
Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated. But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck. We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. A people pushed to the point of breaking. And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
Lord Ian!
Doma! Doma!
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise?
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
Woohoo. Oh, he managed to liberate Doma. Yes, I think so. I still don't know what fucking Goldilocks is gonna do once he learns that. Took out the Imperials here. Honored hero, you seek passage across the Wooden River? Yeah. Gunshot. Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities at which you would be the guest of honor, like as not. Very well, there are other ways in which we might celebrate. Are we joining the fight for freedom in Garabania, for one? But our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think. But we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Domo's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire. We must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not follow in the Imperials a moment's respite. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment's respite. Lest they march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You're leaving? I'm afraid so. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steppe? Yes, the war here is ended and there is no cause to remain. The Overneer and Dotharl have already withdrawn. We'll follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue too must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our grand fellowship is broken. Without ceremony or pomp, you steal off into the dark. No matter, we have plenty to be getting on with. Places to be, people to rob, and so on. The captain never was one for mingling. I am a pirate. Give me a song at the tavern and I will be happy. Nobbing with Lord Ian, eh? No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. The waters have always been fruitful. Wish you well on your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in crimson. Thank you, Serena, for everything. May the Kami speed you on your way. Till we meet again. Looks so cute when she bells. Naught remains undone. You're ready to depart? Yeah. To Kugane then. Wait, what about the Imperial Embassy here? Have everything? Good. We will need to weigh anchor before the Sekisegumi arrive. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you did. Give my regards to the Uldan. I informed Tataru of our coming. She and Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. Then, it is here we depart ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors, I suppose. Hopefully you're still in a kimono. Gotta, whichever one it was. Oh my god, you still are, you're so cute. Welcome back, everyone. Congratulations on a job well done. It is a pleasure as ever to see your smiling face, Tataru. That's so yours, Hancock. Though Rasho and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. The pleasure was all mine, Master Alphino, I assure you. Anyway, you will be glad to hear that I have already chartered passage for you back to Limzulaminza. The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the four of you have boarded. The four of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane? Yes, I gave it some thought and I realized that even with Doma free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle. Maybe even more than before, considering all the friends and alliances you made. As I told her many times before, I'll be more than willing to assist you. And as I told you many times before, I am not about to let you worm your way into our affairs and exploit our connections for your personal gain. Must you always presume the worst? There you have it. I'll remain here for now. You needn't worry. I'm a regular at the Holstery and a half-dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. So go on. Don't let me keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. When you finish, make haste for the docks. Pier number 2 to be precise. We're waiting for you there. So cute. We freed. Oh, but now we got it freed. Garabania. All in a day's work. First to arrive, as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind. Huh? Oh my, look at that. Isn't that the...
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
Looks so cute in a ponytail.
What sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Not to speak of, I assure you.
You there! Hold that ship!
Yeah.
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. We half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea.
Oh.
If you would have us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lise. To seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
You're a pretty cool dude, Hien. Now we're headed back to Limsa Lominsa. Hopefully we don't go across more ghosts. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo. Oh, you gonna find out what happened?
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
No.
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranie Lupi.
Took a prisoner? What did they take? Cryo? How did they get her?
Xenos ye Galvus, I presume.
It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
All right.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips. Until I strip the fat from her.
Man, I heard her. We're gonna cut that bitch down like we did Yotsuyu. Back in the Eorzea at last, ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight. We're not who we were when we left. We're stronger and wiser. Let's do it. Let's get back to Alamigo and defeat Xenos once and for all. We gotta wait a little bit on that, little, huh? Alright, we're getting a little bit too ahead of ourselves. Here we are, home at last. I must say the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. He's scared of ghosts. I should be glad if we do not speak of the unpleasantness again. But in spite of all that and more, we returned better for the experience. More importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed of Imperial oppression, it is only right that we return our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished, and it'd sound best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest. I see I'm not too late? No? Admiral, what are you doing here? East Aldenar Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Girabania? Aye, the Alliance still holds the wall despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to press further into the occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides toward rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations, with mixed results, sorry to say. It was a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you out. What up? During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Rhalgr Baldessian was taken prisoner. Cryo? Do they know where she's being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Girabania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Hey, Cryo taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castrum Orients. Pray excuse us, Admiral. Lady Kiri. Cryo. I swear if they hurt her, I'm gonna have words to say. I might not find her as cute as Tataru, but she's still cute. Alright, where's my casting bubble? Guessing the final boss of this expansion will probably be Xenos. Hey guys, I brought a bird. Ingrid, what's the sitch? There you are. You have heard the news? Yeah. In broad strokes from Admiral Blefswin. What happened? Crowley and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Y'shtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arenvald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos, we'll make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Don't be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the echo as Sarah's is, of course. Half the time it's enough to knock me on my arse. Like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So, you walked in for Dolo's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world, education, training, citizenship, all that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people, a pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order, told her to return with Cryo Baldessian alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communication since the attack, and have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Cryo or her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Cryo back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and your allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Sarah and I are going to go and see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here. Right, we gotta save her fast, but we gotta save her smart. Ain't gonna do well if we end up getting captured or dead trying to save her. Oh, look, Minago's here too. Well, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise, Saris. I'm sure you've heard about Crow by now. That's why we're here. I'm not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. I have no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass, and that's good news for Cryo. I like to think so, but enough about me. How's everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Arvenwald's been a godsend. Him and Minago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Garabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Old Dahl and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I know you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we'll fight for every ilm, and sooner or later, we'll get to Alamigo. Listen to me prattling on about when we should be making haste. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to catch the Morians. There's no point you telling me everything now when we only have to say it all again for the Flame General's benefit. I didn't read that, goddamn. You're right, I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Right then. Come on me, Leshy, I'm coming through. What's up, Pippin? You have spoken with Ingrid then? Good. Take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you are ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. Yeah, I'm ready. There you are. There is Commander Kemp, I see. I know you are eager to speak of our next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. Hello.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
We saved it.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the Resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Cryo.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now.
Woohoo!
Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I named this operation Rhalgr's Beacon. For as Rhalgr once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Good name. The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Valadina, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Fordola and her men to see to the bridge's defense. We'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike, but we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. See, show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye, Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. We order her men to give chase. We'll lure them as far as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of the garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure, but what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we take him into place? I don't need you to take Valadina, Commander Kemp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. We have tricked him into believing that the bridge has fallen. Aye, we convinced them Valadina is lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements, and watched them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust has settled, we regroup at the Castellum. What say you? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. Yeah. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. If there is Lees are involved, I ask that you accompany Commander Kemp. Alizai and I will remain with the Flame General. Alrighty, buddy. We will return to Rhalgr's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. We'll take them down. Oh, well, we're... Damn, it's been quite some time since I've been here. Surprised at him trying to come back to this place. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Valadina is bloody massive. It'll take a dozen men to change it and far too long besides. There's no need for that or all that. Right, Monago? Not so long as I have my griffin and a satchel of glamour prisms now. Are involved, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Please, I want you to look in on the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear? Aye, sir. All forces are to depart for Castellum Corvi when ready. That will be all. Ferris, stay with me for a moment if you would. Sure, buddy. There's a few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each of them has lost people, and I can tell that it weighs on their hearts. There have been a lot of new faces since last you were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in a barber, another's an older fellow who likes to pass time on the shore of Starfall. The last is a fiery young lad from Little Alamigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you're finished. Alrighty. Like I got some talking to do. Ooh, I made it up there. I say, but this is the last who helped me find the ward I misplaced. Oh yeah. But there I go again, treating you as an equal. It wasn't until after you'd gone that one of my comments pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of Eorzea who'd taken time out of her busy day to help me. Well, what is done is done. But know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in this coming battle, and the next and the next. Mayhap that will serve to repay the favor. Very well. All I gotta do is keep fighting. More than enough. Hey. Here. There is him, right? I thought you remembered me, but I'll never forget you. You saved my life in Little Alamigo. You did. Wilred and the rest of us had got it into our heads that if we had enough crystals, we could summon Rhalgr like the Immortal summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Did we hear about what happened to Wilred? We're in the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. At least he died doing what he thought was right. And maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in a hurry, mind. Yeah, man. Wait, I know you. Corporal Serena, the Twin Adder. It is an honor to meet you. I was living hand to mouth in Oda, but decided to enlist in the flames after I heard tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join in the fight for my homeland's liberation. Oh, but this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Corporal. We'll give those Imperial whore sons what for. Sorry, I coughed. Didn't seem like they needed much encouragement. They're willing and ready to fight. You've had a word with the men I mentioned then? Yeah. I'm sure you noticed they have another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. A man who's lived in Girabania his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons. It's all belong to the resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse. And while there is good in that, there's also the potential for strife and discord. It'd take a special sort to lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think? Someone like Lise, you mean? I see we're of one mind. You'll have to make the decision for herself, of course. You've traveled with her, been by her side when she's had to make hard choices. You've seen her at her worst and her best. If you think she's got it in her, then she does. Look after her, Sarahs. She's our future and my hope. Don't worry, I got you. I trust I didn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. I'll keep it hush-hush. Good girl. Right then, we'd best head to Castellum Corvi. Or what remains of it, rather. Ready then. Oh, we're gonna be fighting here. We'll lead the way while the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember what we need to hold out until Minago sees on the flag. Sees the flag. Got your gear in order? In a moment now. Yep. Wow.
It's begun then.
Good.
What a griffin.
It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nago. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
Looks like it's all good so far.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Monargo, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rhalgr's star shall burn bright this day.
Hope I can give it to that bitch. We even got a sneaky snake on our side. Ain't no way we lose. Quickly now, we've got to reach Villadino before General Alden and his men are overwhelmed. Scouts to the head. They see us, they'll warn the others. What if we kill them first?
Here it comes!
Take out the big things first. I just fucking let the thing hit. Ah, hit it. That's the move. That's the last of them. Let's keep moving. Man of centuries, General Alden must have his hands full. Let's seize the bridge and be done with it. Left their token force behind. Nothing we can't handle.
Take this!
Check out their ordnance. Oh, I got it. That guy's still healthy. Look at that. But that guy got fucked. Aha. Think you're clever with all your little tricks? Think again. None of you are leaving here alive. Oh, just because you got a new sword, you think you're all badass? Nah, fuck you. God damn it. Damn it. Trying to keep up my debuffs. Not my debuffs, my dots. I knew you'd do that.
Meet my new friend!
Right, all I can do is move behind him.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Easy pickings. Get fucked. Get fucked. Rhalgr made it.
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
They're all running away.
Stand your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Damn, that flag is huge. I didn't think it was that big. feel like even Ishgard Knights. Oh.
Villadina is fallen? Impossible.
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Mm-hmm.
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
Uh-huh.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
She's still up there. Discovered a new location. Look at that. It's a shame for Dola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step. It's a big one. We're going to take it back. All of it. One ilm at a time if we have to. Yes, sir. Alright, well, that'll be the end right there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. See you all tomorrow. Goodbye.